Boss Talk Podcast by JBoss Entertainment.
Anyways, this
block
is
on the first
we
go round.
we still in the beginning stages of our podcast. And right now, just a little check in talking about politics and hip hop. What's going on today? That Ja Rule thing. What's up with that? Like I hear a little bit. Max B. I mean,
Yeah,
is that
man. First and foremost, welcome home to Max B, man. You
word?
know, it's been a long time coming for him. They had him down for like 18 joints. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So first and foremost, welcome home to him. That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? That they already saying that it's altercations transpiring out there. I don't know how true it is in the media. I mean, I woke up it was on the blogs everywhere, you know what I'm saying? They were saying supposedly Max's entourage had got into it with Ja Rule and the Murder Inc. boys. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I did hear that Joe had some involvement. Somebody saying somebody tossed a bottle at Joe or something like that. I don't know how true, you know what I'm saying, that is, but that's what's
Damn.
going on the blogs right now, you feel me?
Damn.
They saying that somebody might have took a strike at Joe, man. but yeah.
Crazy.
But
Yeah. I mean,
what's your
I won't put it past like someone trying to hit Joe. Like, I mean, honestly, like
what's your personal
cat.
opinion when
Voice over off.
what's your personal opinion when it comes to like, you know, not saying Max B per se, but just in general, like people that come home from like doing a long stretch and they trying to reintegrate back into society. Um, what what's your take on you know, coming home and getting into altercations and you know things of that nature? Because some of the critics are saying like, you know, it's childish for like older men pushing 40, 50 years old to be in those particular circumferences getting into altercations. You know, some people would say that, you know, doing time and being sat down and being gone and away for that long, it changes the some people it changes the you know, their mental and you know how they think and things like that of that nature. So what's your take on it?
I think. I mean, I never did a long stretch. I know it was for me. Like, I was grateful when I came, but then there's like animosity, and you're hurt like about different situations.
Hmm.
I don't know what that man's feeling. I mean, all I know is he's probably grateful he home, but he might be mad, about doing that time too. Like, there might be hidden like feelings that we don't know about, and I didn't even know he might have had beef with Ja Rule. I mean, so I thought the only woman that had beef with Ja Rule was 50. You know what I mean? Like, but with that, you asked me a specific question. I can like you have that mental state. You don't matter how hard you try, like you want to snap. Like that's what you're used to doing. Like someone say something funny, or you don't take like you don't like this much disrespect is like an ass whooping
Hmm.
if you're a man. Like especially coming from jail.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Sometimes people do come home with that mentality, like, "Hey, listen, man, don't rub me the wrong way. Don't get too close. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Or things might transpire or progress to another situation. You know what I'm saying? Some people come home with that gorilla mentality. I know people that, you know, was down and came back, and you know, I got a lot of peers that you know from neighborhoods that I've been in who they come home from incarceration and you know they wind up getting unalived and things of that nature because they still moving off the time from 20 years from when they went in, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so they're not adjusted to current events and what's going on now and the way these YNs is moving and the things they're doing because and now it's a young man's sport in this era, you know. Back in the old mob days, a lot of the gangsters was older, you know what I'm saying? They was older
Yeah.
dudes. A lot of the people that's really saying what and doing what in the streets now is the young guys. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
Man,
like yeah, that, you got to get your time to settle in, and I mean, I have like a couple years in a row for me. Like I've been on and off, been like that. I never did a long, long stretch, but I know like the first thing you do, like you want to do all the things you couldn't do, and then but you still got that attitude, like you have that mental, like nobody could get you, like you gotta like be ready at all times. So if someone says something funny, you have to be ready to throw down because that's just the way it was. You got to get out of that mental state, and it takes a long time. Sometimes it never leaves you,
mhm.
but like maybe it all depends where your life ends up turning when you come home. You know what your goals are,
Yeah,
and I'm sure he's wanting all the good stuff. Like who wouldn't? Like you do time. I don't know how long he did, but regardless, he's definitely. I mean, I could see if he had felt disrespect of some sort or had some beef that we don't know about, he's ready, and I don't know if he had a couple drinks. I don't know if he drank. I don't know if he do any of that, I know get a little Henny in me and then, some negative hat pops off, I'm ready,
yeah.
especially if I haven't
It's
drinking in
like
a long time.
yeah, it's like shoot first, ask questions later type of thing.
That's
Yep.
it.
I know how it go. Yeah,
It's
but
either you or him. That's it.
nah, that's how it be in some cases. And then some cases it be the entourage. It don't necessarily be the two individuals, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A
We
lot
don't
of
know
times
facts.
a lot of times people be high profile, so you'll hear people saying, "Oh, it was Ja Rule, it was Max." It might have been their entourage. It might have been one of his friends and one of his friends having a disagreement. You know what I'm saying? But people gonna paint it like, "Oh, it's him versus him." You know what I'm saying? So you
Believe I'm
never.
saying, or Blah Diddy asked, or was this a higher situation? I mean, we don't know any of the, because real street cats don't talk. So that, I mean, that might be why we're not hearing anything. You know what I mean? So it's not
Hmm.
our business, but it just happened they caught something on tape. You
And
know,
yeah, that
so I mean, you never know.
yeah, man. It could be a lot of underlying different things. And I know it's some people that reached out to Max and took care of Max, you know what I'm saying? It's Max said it himself personally, like it's people names he don't want to mention that helped him out that he would never think, So you never know, man. He probably got a hand up from 50, things like that. I'm
Right,
hearing words was said over 50 and all that, what I mean. So it could have something to do with him extending the olive branch to Max. You know what I'm saying? Some people petty like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people they see you have
right,
an alliance with somebody, or like you forming a situation with somebody, and they feel like you guilty by the association. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
you know.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, and that's it's like so. I mean, we're on here we talk hip hop and this and that, but but there is a lot of drama in hip hop, and to me, like that's that fake, that street that we know, and it's like and I'm not even gonna talk about 69 because like that, like we all know that was like he was just a gimmick, and like I don't condone anything he did, but at the end of the day, uh, every like the people that are known in the streets, feel me, that claim it and they talk about all this stuff online, it's
Mhm.
crazy to me because that you just like telling the world your life.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know it's like it's entertainment for some, but to me, I think, damn, why he just say that or why he do that? That's crazy.
Yeah, see, to me, like coming up as an artist and involved in music, I never tried to like take too much of my personal life and cram it into my subject
Right,
matter because I feel like at the end of the day, me as an artist, I want to paint pictures. I might want to paint a fictional picture. You know what I'm saying? I might want to
right,
just use my creativeness to go outside the box. Everything don't gotta be about your past experiences.
right.
You could be doing music based on other people's experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wow.
so it's
Awesome.
I know
it's
plenty of
it's.
rappers that rap about other people's lives that never committed a crime. They are
Mhm.
storytellers about other people.
And I'm
I
not
know that
saying
for a
that.
fact.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but to an extent, I could see if like you're an artist that you're really trying to push a narrative and sell a narrative that you really not about, then that's like, all
But you
right, come on,
pretending to
man.
be.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's right there. That's posing. Then
Yeah.
you're a poser. You're a capper. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they want to call you. But like, not going that hard with it, but like, you know what I'm saying? Just you tapping into another side of
Right.
your artistry and because it's easy to do what we know and what we grew up listening to. Like, if I grew up listening to hip hop, it's gonna be easy for me to
Right.
step in that lane. You understand?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but how can you challenge yourself as an artist and step outside of that lane and try to go into another genre? Or it might be business. It might be a feature that come to you and they got a certain, they want to spend some money with you. They might be a country artist. You might have to tap into that kind of side, or something you never did before, take a shot at it. Just like actors don't always get the roles that they might want to play, or they might want to carry out. But once you tap into that character and you work with it and you work on it over time, you come into that, that understanding. You know what I'm saying? So, and it makes it easier for you to act out what you need to do, or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I at that subject. I think about like many years ago, like we had rap music. Like I know it's times change. I listened to the gangster rap, but I remember real gangsters when they rap, like Slick Rick, they talked about silly things, like fun stuff. They didn't bring it like they brought it to the streets, but they kept it fun and clean. And
Yeah.
now, I mean, I appreciate the street stories because like you have audio too. We all know what they say, top billing. I get money, but it was clean, like fun, help. That then there's NWA, who we all. I mean, if you like hip hop, you like NWA. I mean, I can't say that 100%, but like everybody I know, like hip hop, love NWA, especially
Hmm.
the first real gangster rappers. Easy E, I would love Easy E coming up, and
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard for me to like. So like like when Eminem came out. The only thing, what I really appreciated about him is he talked about where he came from, not like acting like he was something he wasn't. And a lot of the white rappers did that in the '90s, faking the funk, and Eminem kept it a buck. So
Yeah. Yeah. Now
I don't know.
Eminem's rollout was definitely crazy, man. I remember when M first hit the scene, man. Yeah, he was a force
Yeah.
to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? He's still nice, still talented. You know what I'm saying?
I'm different than everybody else when it comes to M. I don't know, maybe it's my upbringing and who I am. I really didn't like his music back in the '90s, even though that was they say his best. His first albums. I
Yeah.
liked later on, but like that was because I don't know. Maybe it's just like I expected. Like if I like being who I am, being a white dude from being in the hood, and like I felt like, man, he's singing about silly stuff. Like to me, that was kind of corny, but he did have bars. He did have all that. So I was like, people compare me to like white rappers when they tease me, and what I'm saying. So I was kind of like, here we go, here's another one, silly one, But he did,
Mhm.
he ended up being one of the best, like the best lyricists that I know. I'm not gonna say the best rapper, but best lyricist, like by far. Like he has that wordplay for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah,
absolutely. I was
man.
listening to, I forget who that was on the podcast. Do you remember that? Did I send you that podcast that was talking about Cuban? That on Instagram, where they said that he was the nicest um rapper out of Terror Squad. By far, he'd sign him over Jay-Z.
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, yeah, I can't remember who said that, but he was somebody. I was like, man, there's a lot of people coming out the woodwork saying stuff now. Now we pop. Now we all popping. You know,
Yeah.
but that's off the subject. But I was just thinking about rappers that like you know I respect, and like I said, I respect Eminem even mostly because he talks about real stuff that affects his life. You know, and the rappers that don't,
He
like
said,
they take the funk,
he said, what do we think about SPM? SPM.
Um, I don't know what is that? Who is that? I don't even know. You know who that is?
Charles Ray. Charles Ray.
You say Mexican? So, the songs are fire.
SPM, is that an abbreviation?
Oh, like he be like capping or what? I think I heard something.
I don't know. I'm trying to ask him. Oh,
Are
they
they
go my
okay?
boy. They
I
go
don't
my
know.
boy.
I mean, I'm sure I heard it. I mean, I listen to music all the time, but I'm not following that dude.
Oh, South Park Mexican.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay.
Yeah, he said, what about him? What you think about him?
I don't. I'd have to research. I haven't. I don't know exactly who he is. I'm looking right now. Hold on.
Oh, he been locked up for a minute, he said.
Oh,
Yeah, I definitely got to tap into his music, yo.
yeah,
And any music of any artist that y'all listen to that we might not be fond of, drop their names in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go check them out. We'll go give them some
yeah.
spins and
Hell
come
yeah,
back and give y'all some dialogue on it. You know what I mean?
yeah. We're
Yeah,
gonna we're
yeah.
gonna do some reaction videos too.
Charles Ray, throw his link in the comments, man. We'll check him out for
Yeah,
sure,
hell
for
yeah.
sure. We hip hop heads over here, man. Yeah,
Oh.
proof, definitely proof, man.
No,
R.I.P. Proof.
Prof.
Oh, Prof, he saying.
The white dude. He got a video with Red Man. He has bars. He's like kind of silly, like weed and goofy type. But he did a track with Redman was pretty dope.
Yo, what's the name of the kid that it's two kids I actually want to address. The one kid that sound like Ghostface, he was getting a lot of backlash for sounding like Ghostface. Y'all know the name of that kid? And then it's another one,
Hmm.
it's another one sound like Pun. It's a kid out here that be rapping and sound like Pun.
Is he like on the? Is he like upper level, or is he just
I
what
don't
is he?
really I never really had the time to listen to him, but I came across a couple reels where he was like
Okay, yeah, he's on real, so
he was spitting his
he's doing
shit, you know
something.
what I'm saying? He was
Yeah,
spitting his shit.
yeah. There's a bunch of rappers I've been seeing that like I was like I've seen them all and on over the years. Merciless.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like I was like shocked and like ran it. I was like, damn, there's a lot of rappers out like Millie Mills. I like him. It's pretty dope.
Millie's,
He did a
yeah.
lot of stuff with Jada.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's Jadakiss artist, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
He signed the
And
Kiss.
he's from Boston,
Yeah, Millie's
I
is
think.
fire. Yeah, I've been rocking with him since day one.
No, I know who that is. That's his cousin. We know who that is. So, hey, for the people that don't know, let them know where your background a little bit, Staten Island, and your dead pops, and
Yeah, man. Staten Island, New York, man. Born and raised. Y'all know what's going on. Son of the legendary Mercury from the Force and D's, man. You know what I'm saying? Tender love, love is a house, tears, itching for a scratch. The list goes on, man.
you have ties with everything that came out of Staten Island so far.
Mm-hmm. Definitely
So,
connected with the woo, man. Connected with almost like you said, everybody come out to Allen, man. we locked in, man. You know, I got nothing but love for them guys over there. You know, some of us is related, things
Yep.
of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. You got hip hop
Might
in
be
your
third,
blood.
fourth, fifth cousins down the line, but you know, we locked in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I salute everybody on Staten Island, man. Staten Island been working, man. They working right now out there, man. Word up.
Oh yeah. They're doing. Are they going to do something with? If I heard right, Force MDs? Like they're talking about something. I listened to an interview by the Force MDs talking about Wu-Tang Clan and
Yeah, they got history of collabing on some joints.
right.
They got a couple plaques together and shit like that. I mean, things like that, and they probably working on some new projects, man. The Force MDs is outside. They active, man. Shout out
Yeah,
to the
I just
Force
heard they're
MDs.
getting back to
Shout
doing
out
it.
to Khalil, Stevie, and Zayn, man. Listen, man, they foot on neck right now, man. They just did the Tom Joyner, you know what I'm saying? They cruise, they moving around, man. They active, man. Shout out to them, man. To carry a
Yeah,
torch for so long and to have a legacy for so long, that's fire, man. Like, and just being able to still grace those stages and do some of them same ballads, man, and they still sounding good and fresh and young, man. It's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. What up, Greg? Yeah, we got like a lot going on with our company right now, JBoss and TLC. We figure we chop it up a little bit. Um, each time I've come on so far, I screwed up our Instagram. I didn't do it this, so we got all the camera stuff. Now I'm just waiting on a little bit more stuff to equipment that I didn't know I needed to get started. So it's gonna be coming. We're gonna be doing like podcasts every day. Me and Cuban and Decon Doneem, you know, the son of Mercury, and we're going to be chopping it up with a little bit
Yeah,
later with
that
Blunt.
podcast loading, by the way. I'm in the studio right now.
Oh,
That
we're loading up
yeah,
the podcast. The first
that
one we did with
podcast loading up,
Cuban.
man. We in the stew right now. Y'all see, man, we don't stop working, man. We work
Yeah,
every angle, man. Pause. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Tommy, what up, Tommy?
We
I see you, man.
we in the new building, which Decon was here, and I actually helped paint and everything like that. We got
Oh
the
yeah.
we got the
Teamwork makes the
Scarface.
dream
This is the
work.
Scarface room. Cuban designed this. Let's see if I can get this turned a little bit.
Teamwork makes
You
the
know,
dream work,
they got
man.
the can. We got a couple more things. That, you know, we're gonna have some palm trees painted in here. Got a
Got
dude
the
that
J
does
Boss
that.
cups. Got the J
Yeah,
Boss
yeah.
merch, the
Let me show you some of
memorabilia
our
on the
merch.
table. Yeah. Talk about
So
it.
we got this. We got this going. We got the pink and black JBoss. I'm gonna get. First, I was sticking with color. I'm gonna get a lot more colors.
And
Um,
yo, and tap in with us if y'all want any snapbacks, hoodies, snapbacks, you name
we
it.
got that.
Tap in with us, man.
We even got
Any
dog treats,
any
dog toys.
memorabilia, any cup holders, any pillows, whatever kind of J Boss merch that y'all want, tap in with us.
Yeah,
Either DM J Boss or get with me, man. Let's lock
yeah.
in, man.
And tomorrow we're doing. I don't even know what it is now. Applied pressure has a show every other day. Tomorrow they're doing one like at 7 o'clock. Tap into that. I don't have the link with me, but it's called Applied Pressure, the company, and me and Cuban are gonna go live with them selling our merch for a little bit. And
Shout out to Apply
now
Pressure.
he's got deals. He's got deals. He got deals.
Lock
So
in with him, man. Apply Pressure,
yeah,
man.
he got a lot of deals. His shows run like 2 hours. He gives a lot of stuff away for free. A lot of stuff. He gave $1,100 drone away for free. Dope, dope.
See, stuff like that, man. That's a
Yeah,
blessing, man. That's why.
yeah. So he gave. I got all my people watches from there. Invicta's, you know, $500, $1,000 watches for mad on mad low solid gold one I got with diamonds. He gave to me on a low with gold as up as it is. The guy gives good deals out. So he has from toys to clothes to jewelry. he's got like those toys that cost a lot of money that you can get on the low. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, check him out. Applied Pressure, and I don't really know if you have to get the What's Not app. I just learned how to do it myself. So, but yeah, check him out tomorrow night at 7. What else is popping? So, like I said, we're going to start our. I don't know if anybody checked out the rest of the music that we putting out. We did over 200,000 on each video so far. I think we do 5.
Yeah.
I think we're at 1.3 million views already. We only been in business for like a month and a half, maybe, and we just getting started.
Big,
So
big, big, major, major, major,
yeah,
major.
man.
That's a
Yeah,
major congratulations, man, to the team.
yeah. We put work in. Like
And
none
we
of this is easy. I
also,
never thought it was gonna be easy, but it's stressful just budgeting
to the
and
people,
scheduling.
that's locked in now and the people that's gonna watch this video in the future, we're looking for moderators for the YouTube channel. We're looking for some moderators to come aboard the team. We got a couple moderators as it is now. We're looking for some more moderators to come aboard to the team, man, and really help us push the line on this YouTube thing. We're looking for the likes. We're looking for the subscribers. The likes, what the likes basically do is the likes boost our channel in the algorithm. So the more y'all like, man, like it up, man. Hit the like button. Everybody, if you watching, I see we got like 7 people that's active, that's watching with us. Yo, hit the like button for us, man, because that really pushes us up in the algorithm, and it just gives people a more of a better chance to see our content.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, my boy from Hood Smokers in there, Blatonio Todd. Is he here? Give me a thumbs up if you're here. I can't tell. Let's see. Uh,
Shout out to everybody in the chat,
oh,
man.
he gave me a thumbs up. All right. So I gotta invite. We're gonna switch out here. And you can follow us on Instagram. We're gonna go live on Instagram at 10:15 tonight. Pretty much same topics, but we might go on there a little bit longer because we could have more people than 2 on there at a time talking. So we will be there, and Decon will be there, and you never
Lock
know, we
in
might
with
get
us.
a
I'm gonna be driving,
cute.
so if I'm lagging, just work with me because I'm gonna be
All right,
driving.
got you.
But you already
And
know, man.
now you just got to figure out how to add him. Like I said, guys, this is new, and
I
I
think
know
I
I only
gotta,
got a
I
few.
gotta, I gotta take myself out of it, and then you should be able to,
All right,
you should be able to send him the link, and then he add himself in, or
all
something like
right,
that.
all right,
All
all right,
right,
dog. I'll
JBoss.
talk
All
to
right,
you. I'll see you at
everybody,
ten
man.
fifteen.
Good night. See y'all, man. And I'll see y'all back at 10:15, man. Check it out, man.
All right. So I sent the messenger. See if you got it. See if we can get him to come in. Did it work? There we go. What
Salute,
up?
homie. What
Welcome,
up, though,
welcome.
homie?
What
What
up,
up,
though?
though? You hear
We
me
got
okay? Yeah,
yeah, I can hear you. We got
yeah, yeah.
Blatonio Todd from Hood Smokers Podcast. I don't know, you guys check it out. They're a fan
Yeah,
to
salute.
us. They've been mad. Um, showed mad love for us and for JBoss ENT and Cuban Link. That's our, that's fam to us. Like we work, do a lot of talking, chop it up a lot, get ideas, and I'm gonna bring them in on a lot of different things. And I hope to get in on some of their stuff and work together. They're probably one of the bigger podcasts which they go by podcast in Detroit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, they on the same page as we are with what's going on in the hip hop. So why don't you tell them a little bit of stuff that they don't know about that I didn't
Well,
say?
I mean, yeah, pretty much, the podcast I've come from, much appreciated. We've rocked with Cuban from the beginning, brought us all together, told us right about, told us about you right away. You heard a little, I went to the Hoods podcast, a couple years back, when we were just kind of starting, like just writing the book as we went along. I'm from Tucson, Arizona, but it's a Detroit-based podcast, which definitely I put emphasis on. We keep it Detroit for sure. I've always been a fan of just like the Detroit scene. All my favorite rappers being from there, and not Eminem. I'm talking about Esham. I'm talking about Jack Frost. But no disrespect to Eminem on that. But
Yeah, for real.
on that. Sometimes they get it mixed up because I think a lot of people just think, oh, Detroit, it's all Eminem. It's not like that. It's a bit different. Like Cuban
Large hip
knows.
hop
We've
scene
had
out
Cuban
there.
on. What's that?
There's a large hip hop scene out there.
Yeah. Oh
Very
yeah. No, it's a
underground, a
very
lot of
big hip
underground.
hop scene. Yeah. Mhm. And one thing we could say for like for Eminem on that, even though like all three of us are not very big Eminem fans and stuff, we can still vouch for him as dope MC and everything. And he does give props to the MCs that the rest of the world doesn't know. So I mean,
Right, that's dope.
yeah,
Yeah, I've seen him
yeah,
lately performing with a lot
mm,
of more people than I would ever expect him to perform with. I don't know if it's
yeah,
AI or not, but I see him on a lot of people's stuff these days on
yeah,
topics that I never
uh,
thought he would go at. So
y-
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah, I mean, we've had the
I
DOC, which actually, like he really praises, and that's like to me my favorite MC is the DOC. Or if anybody doesn't know who he is, like you should know. Lost his voice unfortunately. Um, like from Funky Enough, you know it, right, my brother? Yeah,
yeah.
Funky Enough. One, and then comes the two to the three and four. You know,
So I grew up with Jersey
ladies.
rap, though. Jersey rap. I'm from Jersey originally, and our rap is a little bit different too. Like, I mean, we had Redman and
Yep,
Naughty by Nature, Trench, when I
yep,
was
yep,
growing
yep.
up. There's a
Like
couple
this right
others.
here, yeah, yeah,
Um, there's a Joe Budden. I think he's from Jersey City. Not a huge fan of Joe Budden, but we had, but New York I had Hot 97. I had other radio stations where I lived at from New York. So, and I don't remember
Salute
if it was Hot
Thomas Foster.
97. I listened to 107 point something. If anybody remembers Kid Capri being on the radio in the late 80s, I don't remember what station. I think it was 107 point something. He had like an hour, 2 hour show. But yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, hip hop. I
Yeah,
you know
but
I got to
yeah,
break dancing in like early
Thomas
80s.
Foster was talking to you. Thomas Foster,
Who?
I think he's tapping out. Thomas Foster, you know him. He was letting you know he has work tomorrow, but
Oh, you
um
good, Tommy?
definitely showing
You good, Tommy?
support.
He's he works with us sometimes. He helps us out.
Oh,
Holding
yeah,
cords and cameras and helping us
yeah,
out like that. He came out
yeah,
the Cape Cod when we did our video shoot, and
yeah.
he did a lot of work, and it
That's
wasn't
what's up.
easy. Out on the beach shooting a video and no sleep, and he did a good job. The whole team
Yeah,
did. We got it done. Decon was the lead, and obviously Cuban. He can't help himself but direct everything, so he know what he doing. And
yeah,
me there, I'm just there making sure everything get done.
yeah.
So
And
have a
and
good
and
time.
doing
We
this.
had a good time.
But the best I can. I always check on the comments from time to time. Usually it's gutter. Is it on our end? Because I can't see it what it's all playing on there because we're on a Discord. But like right here, what we're doing right now,
Yeah,
um, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it while I'm on the live right
yeah,
here. And just always got to do that from time to time. You know, and definitely have a good like moderator crew. I don't know if you already have a moderator group.
Yeah, we're working. That's what Decon was talking about. I got my boy Greg, we call him Giggles. He does like it
Okay.
since we started this project here. Since he's been here, he's not left, working around the
Yeah.
clock. So what his talents are, like he's a tech guy. You don't know, but he got all our camera stuff. And since Decon can't be here all the time, he hooked up all our stuff. And he's also a musician, and he's got a degree in doing music production. So he's a great asset, and like he helped paint like almost like he does carpentry, painting, wallpaper, all of it. And
about trades,
yeah. So I don't know if anybody, like how many people are on here that are like drums, but I mean I think if you like hip hop, you like drums. We got he's a drummer, and so we're gonna have a drum like a drum lab, I guess, or a drum room. And we're gonna put like Cuban songs on, and then he's gonna play the drums like Travis Barker did over Soldier Boy and Flo Rida. We're gonna do like that before we start every podcast. I think it's gonna be dope.
Better. Oh, that's dope.
But better, he said, but better.
Yeah.
So that's what this building is about. This is our office. This is where we do our work, and all our videos, all our shows are gonna be here. It takes time to set all this stuff up,
Yeah.
But
definitely.
JBoss ENT believes in after we put Cuban where he belongs, and he gets what he deserves. We're gonna start with other artists and stuff. So we're gonna give a platform for other people. That's my goal. Is like giving a platform for people to do their art. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm gonna sign them, but that means I'll give them a chance to share their stuff on this platform. Even if you come here and freestyle, I might have freestyle battles here. The place is big enough where I could do all sorts of stuff. So
it's cool.
Music.
I mean, I appreciate you bringing me on. I mean, like, I'm honored, first of all, because I was like,
yeah, bro.
I'm just kind of helping you behind the scenes, with all that. But, like for real.
I'm new to this. I'm not new to entertainment, but I'm new to podcasting. But you know what got me into wanting to do it? I started because I can't sing or rap, but I love hip hop and I love music in general. I watch the reaction videos. I was like, damn, I'll be dope at that. So I said, yo, imagine Cuban Link and I doing that together. I think that would be dope because there's only one other famous rapper that does reaction videos, and I can't remember his name is Chris something. His last name. I probably heard his music, but when he says his name, I don't even know. But he's got a platinum record. He shows that off in his music studio when he does his podcast. So he's got to have numbers doing something.
Yeah, because a lot of people doing that, and that was the thing for anybody who's interested in doing that. Like I was telling you, I don't know how they get away with it. I think it's because, like, how when you do TikTok videos, there's like a clip of a song that you could use. That's when you don't get flagged. But then you could pick like a song out of the blue that you really like and stuff, and sometimes it'll flag. So if anybody knows about that, if that helps any. If you know what I'm talking about.
We got big boobs. I got this girl on here. Her name Big Boobs. Her name Becky O'Brien, but we call her Big Boobs out here. So she good people. She's one of our moderators.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. But she doesn't know. We got to show her the Instagram stuff. She's not. I don't even know about it, but we got to teach her all that stuff so she can pay attention. She promotes all our stuff all the time, and she good people.
Yeah. No, I mean anything I can, like I'm honored. Like ever since we connected, we rock heavy with Cuban. We've had interviews, like different people where we didn't know where it was gonna go, and we've still had Cubans back, if it wasn't gonna go right. We don't let that slide. We don't do the Adam shit. We don't do Vlad shit
so
either.
You guys, anybody that's on here that, I mean, obviously you're on our YouTube, you see our page, but check our new music out. It's we got a video for each song that we have right now, and I'm trying to put out one once a week, but it ain't looking that way. It's gonna be probably once every couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and but eventually I want it to be every week.
Yeah,
and then because we got a lot of good content, we got a great, I mean, we got Cuban Link. I mean, He's always been one
Yeah.
of the best lyricists, and now he's, we're making it, not just a comeback, like where he needs to be, like where he's supposed to be. We're not even close yet, but we're showing numbers. I mean, it's not all about the numbers, but it is when it comes to, getting that clout and that success, like where people see. And I know we're doing good because Fat Joe is talking trash on our Instagram.
Yes. Yeah, if you want to
So
bring that up,
hella
man, that's what I was
trash.
gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to bring that up, a little bit, like what went down, like,
Well,
uh,
I don't know how to share that stuff, but if you go to our Instagram
yeah,
page, check it out
yeah.
before the next live. If you want to check it out, we had Fat Joe sort of said FYI. I feel like females say that FYI. I guess that means
Mm-hmm.
for your information.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
For
it
your
just sounds like
information.
a
Yeah, for your
female, and it's
information.
like a
Yeah.
whole paragraph, like a ton of stuff calling Cuban a bum, and that he treated
Yep.
Cuban good. You should appreciate what I've done. This guy's never put out anything since me. Blah blah blah. But you forget that he took it. Took his record off the. He
Yep.
destroyed his record deal just because I feel like it's out of jealousy and
Yeah.
like.
Oh yeah.
But it is what it is. Everybody's had enough of the Fat Joe thing, but we still put that video out and we're getting a ton of views on it on Hit the Road Crack. That is dope. Him and TA
Yeah.
did
Yeah. Hit the
that.
road, right? Yeah. That right there. Yeah.
Just like I say, he come up with the stuff we're working on right now. I promise you, if we get it out on time, it will be on the radio. That's how good it
Yeah.
is.
And I was gonna say the
Promise
timing
you.
couldn't be better. The timing couldn't be better. That's what our team has discussed. Actually, people finally listening.
Yeah, probably.
People finally
I
listening
mean,
who were laughing and had the non-believers. You had the non-believers before, and people finally listening because now it's
yeah.
carrying weight. Um, Joe's slipping.
More people are calling him Cap Joe and seeing him for who he really is. Like more and more people I see. I mean, even 69 called him, out. Like I'm like, that's
Yeah,
crazy. I mean,
yeah,
and I don't know. I'm not gonna repeat what he said. Guys, go check out the interview. But
yeah,
I mean, he said a lot of facts. I don't rap 69, but like I listen to him sometimes because he does tell the truth. And even though
yeah.
he telling the truth, then say I am a rat, doesn't make it okay. But
Yeah,
I listen to him because some of the things are crazy. And I
yeah,
mean, the truth what he says about himself, but he could be talking about other people that are rats that never got called out on it like he did.
yeah. It's kind of yeah. I feel you on that.
So
Because I mean, they used to
I don't
rock
like
heavy
that
together.
Joe.
We've seen it in past interviews, so it was like kind of crazy. And then now you see how they fell out. But it's man,
I mean, in the beginning, 50 Cent, repped, he liked how 69 came out,
hmm
So,
yeah. So yeah,
I mean, he, just because it was like how he did it, like on his own, you know what I mean? Like,
hmm
but, there's
yeah,
respect there, but then, I never liked his music ever. I never,
yeah,
it was like,
yeah,
but I heard him freestyle
yeah,
once and it was like, I could do better and I don't even rap, like, but,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, to be
but
honest,
he's
and
on.
it might change it for you, but people used to hate me because, like, I do the parody rap with that was like new school a little bit. And when I
Right.
first heard it, my son was getting into Takashi when it came out. Okay, now listen to a couple songs of the Beastie Boys back in the day, and then listen to Takashi 6ix9ine and Kid Ad Rock from Beastie Boys. That's all I'm gonna say.
I was a huge
Some
fan of
voices
Beastie
got
Boys.
double, the voices got bass, got the kind about that is in your
Did you watch that when Beastie Boys were
got the
performed
blicky
on stage?
got the blicky Yeah.
The induction hall when they performed last performance I seen them do, and then I see Ice Cube. They had tears in their eyes. They were so like I didn't know they felt Beastie Boys like that.
Mhm.
But a lot of people took samples from Beastie Boys,
Yeah.
and a
That
lot,
was
a lot
crazy.
of fans don't know they were a punk band first.
Yeah. The Young and Useless was the name of the band.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that
Young
until
and
last
Useless.
like 10
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, the first album that hardly anybody knows about was Cookie Puss.
I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I would never guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was in fifth grade, and we used to do lip syncing contests in school in Jersey, and we did
Yeah.
Paul Revere, and we did the whole Whipple by that thing on stage. We got so much
Yeah, the
trouble.
Whipple Ball Bag. Hey.
Did it
Yeah.
like
The
this and
cops
did it
got my
like
gun.
that,
Now everybody
and
knows
I'm
about the
on the
ass boy.
run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the cops got my gun. And now listen to Tekashi 6ix9ine a little bit. Yeah, I pissed some
Now,
people
what was
off
the
when I
verse that
say that.
goes, I did it like this, I did it like that, I did
I
it with
did
the
it like this.
football
I
bat.
did it like that. I did it with the football bat. Yo.
So I'm on the run, the cops got my
Cops
gun.
got my gun. Right about now, it's time to have some fun.
Yeah.
The kid that rocked, that is my name. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. My
So,
apologies. Nobody knows
hey,
who I am. Shit, and, yeah.
I love
Oh,
that.
and also I want to mention that I'm 51 and shit, because some people.
we both you're older than me, but we came the same up.
Yeah.
It's 74, 75. I was 75.
Yeah.
You've been 50. You're gonna be 51 this year.
I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yep. He's 4 months older than I am. But
yeah,
we
right
about
on.
to wrap this up though. And everybody that's on here isn't very many people, but anybody that checks us out.
No, we appreciate it, because
join us on
you also got to
Instagram.
remember the replays, because they might not be used to your stuff coming live.
No. I couldn't advertise properly. I tried. Guess what I was advertising for? For like it was chat, not video.
Oh, bet. Okay.
So I had to keep canceling it. I was like, dang, how do I, so I'm new, but I'll figure this out. But that's why I hired guys to do this. But I'm impatient, and we need content, and I want to get out there, because we're doing a lot of work, and I need people to hear it. Like, so yeah, as we got great, Giggles over here. He's always set that, but I can't. I need one more camera. I guess Cuban said before we could do the podcast correctly. Like, he wants 3 cameras.
Yeah.
While we, instead of 2, and now it's like, damn, every time more money. But it is what it is. It's running the business, being a boss.
Yeah.
Gotta do it right. He's all about doing everything right. He's all about doing everything right.
Were you still gonna do the thing over at Instagram, or?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can go off of here, and then
Okay.
10:15. What time is it now?
What
time is it right now?
Of course, yeah. For my time, yeah. It's it's 8:18 over here. So
it'd be. So that means we're past it. No. Yeah.
a little.
We'll check what time it is. 10:18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see on my other phone.
And maybe over there, if people want to interact, ask.
All right, so
let
me jump on the Instagram and get that set up. I'm gonna put some music on, and
you got support in the comments right here. You got Becky O'Brien giving support, saying you got this, homie. So
so I'm gonna go over to Instagram, and I'm gonna set it up and to let people join, and I'm gonna play a little music, and hopefully we get some more people to join.
Yeah, sometimes Instagram rocks different. Yeah.
And so get on there, and then I'll and I will be on. I'll be here. I'm just gonna play some music and some of our newer stuff. It'll be like, it ain't through the. When I get my system's dope, but once I get it hooked up, you're gonna hear it like this. Is be through the speaker, right? But I got the dope system, but right now this is all I know how to do. I'm like, I don't even know. Well, all right, signing off.
Yeah.
Hope to see you guys, and anybody who watches this later, check out all our Facebook, Instagram, and our YouTube. And any comments, you have any ideas for anything, you want to know anything, just leave a comment.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Definitely.
Peace.